So we got Reggie Gray Sr. How you doing?
How's it going? I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
How you doing, Reggie? Man, I just been looking at all your accomplishments, man. I mean, wide receiver of the year, playmaker of the year, Ironman, first team, all arena. Wow, tremendous career.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Just trying to put in some hard work.
So where are you actually from?
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Born and raised basically all my life. Chicago.
Okay. I know it's playoffs right now in the Arena League, and y'all kind of took one on the chin last week. And some people don't know how the playoff format works. Could you explain how that works?
Well, basically the first round, the teams that qualify, 4 teams qualify, and it's basically a home and home. So the 1 seed play the 4th seed, second play the 3rd, and basically you play each other twice at each other's home. And basically the combined scoring, it's called aggregated scoring, the combined scoring, whoever has basically the differential as far as points, win. So just to kind of give an example, we kind of, took it to the lump this past week, and lost by 36. So therefore, in order for us to advance, we have to win by 37. We can win by 35, 34 or lower, and it'd be a good win, but we wouldn't advance because they won by 36, so we basically got to win by 1 point more. If it's tied at 30, however it goes, and it's tied at 36, then we go into overtime. If the game itself ends in a tie, then I think it's just over with because there's no way we can make up
Right.
37 points in overtime.
That is a terrible playoff format.
I mean, it's
that is like horrible.
So I think I'm not a real fan of that, but I am a fan of it gives you another shot to get that win and advance. But it's kind of cool, like if it's like last year how you guys you were down a point or you lost by a point or something like that, and so now it's just a 1 point game going into the second game. So
right, we lost the opening round, the first game. We played at home against Albany, who was the number 1 seed. We was the 4th seed. And we lost by 1 in overtime to them. But then the next week we went up to Albany, and I believe we beat them by like 6 or 7, which basically had us advanced. We won by more. The point differential was either 6 or 7 or something like that, in which we got the opportunity to go on to the championship and eventually won it. Format-wise, it's something different. Last year was the first year it was done. I guess you could say we beneficiaries of it because if it's a sudden, win or go home type of situation, last year we would have lost.
Right.
Because we lost by 1, and it was just been over with. So it gives us an opportunity, and once again, even though it's a tough slate, but, it still gives us the opportunity to possibly, go and steal one up there and go to the championship.
And that was going to be my next question because your largest margin of victory, I think since the Valor has been around has only been about, I think, 20-something points. So so what do y'all have to do to make up that ground and pretty much get the largest win in franchise history?
Basically, we have to buy in. We have to believe, for one. Whether we're the only ones in the locker room across the nation that believes that we can do it, that's the number one thing. We have to believe in ourselves. And then we have to go and execute the game plan that you have to put forth to try to make up a 36-point disadvantage, and if we do what our plans are, anything can happen. It's arena football. Teams have lost by more than 36 points. They play the same team another time, and they beat them by 40-something points, So, it's definitely possible. Obviously, time is against us, because you only can play 60 minutes. But, we're going to execute and do what we have to do. All we can do is control what our game plan is, and hopefully, something can come of it.
So, Reggie, how many more years do you think you're going to play?
Quite honestly, going into this year coming up, before the last 2 seasons, I was year to year. I was year to year on if I was going to keep playing or going to coaching. But going into this year, I just made a thing. I said, I'm giving myself 3 years. And then after 3 years, I reevaluate. So this is the first year of the 3-year plan. And so, I definitely plan on playing next year. Unless something happened where a coaching opportunity I just can't turn down or a great opportunity in a different field that I just can't turn down. Other than that, I plan on coming back and playing. I feel good. And so, I'm 35 years old, and football years as old. And common life, is not really that old, but I feel pretty good, and I'm out there and I'm moving around like I'm a little younger than 35. I'm still getting open. I can still perform at a high level. So I have no doubt that, I'm playing next year. Now, the year after that, I plan on it, but, you never know. But right now, I plan on playing at minimum the next 2 years.
Something that we were just talking about in the last segment, and I was just explaining my view that sometimes a receiver gets a bad rap due to whatever quarterback that they're playing with. Throughout your career, have you played with pretty good quarterbacks, or you've had to make your quarterback better?
The majority of my career, it's funny because I was just talking to someone about it as well. When you compare, the best receiver in the league and the best of all time. I think I've played, I don't really know the amount of games. Let's say I played 150 games. I only have played with an all-arena quarterback in maybe at best 20 games.
Okay.
And for the most part, I've been playing with rookie quarterbacks, inexperienced quarterbacks, and basically my numbers have, been what they were, with these type of quarterbacks. I played one almost full season with an all-arena quarterback, and I won Receiver of the Year. But my stats wasn't even as good as they were the previous 3 years. So, I think it's more, I feel like I'm just a pretty good player in which if I can play with and establish a good quarterback, it just takes my game to another level. But I wouldn't say I make quarterbacks or they make me or anything like that. It's just more when you get put in a situation where you're a veteran and you know the game and you have a good skill set and you combine that with a veteran quarterback that got a good skill set, it just elevates both of you guys' game. But for the majority of my career, I've been playing basically on the low side of an experienced quarterback, and I think I've done pretty well for myself.
All right, so I got a two-part question for you, and I just want to get your opinion on it because you're a receiver. Who are your top 3 receivers in the NFL? And in your opinion, who's the next upcoming receiver that we need to watch out for?
In the NFL?
In the NFL.
I'll tell you, sports talk is crazy. Me and my teammates had this same argument today after we seen
the $100 million man.
The $100 million, yeah.
So I call him saying DiBiase.
We were talking about the top 5 and this and that, but my top 3, in which I think it's like 1A, 1B, 1C, is Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, and Hopkins.
Okay.
Out of Houston. To me, that's top 3. I love AB because he's a smaller stature like myself. And he gets open in double teams. He's amazing. Julio Jones, he's just a freaking nature. To be able to run every route in the route tree, speed, double teams, still get open. It's ridiculous. And Hopkins, you got to think he did so much without a consistent quarterback. And then I was listening to the TV the other day, and he didn't have not a single drop last year. Now
that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy, especially the targets that he gets. So that'll be my top 3. Up and coming receiver that I look at, that I view. It's kind of it's kind of tough in a sense, but because he's technically established himself and he got $100 million a day. I mean, but if you look at his body of work,
No, but he's
I
a
mean,
good. No, that's a good answer. I mean, I thought he was up and coming too. I think he deserved the money. So something that we were debating, we were talking about Julio. Now, I wouldn't give Julio 120 million. I agree that he's a freak of nature, but if I'm the Falcons GM, I wouldn't give him 120. Do you think that Julio deserves 120 million?
I think, maybe I'm biased, but any athlete that can get some money, I think they deserve it 100%, especially in football, because football contracts are not guaranteed. But obviously, when you look at the economic part of it as a team, 120 million will really handicap your team. I think Julio should be the highest paid receiver in the league.
Well,
yeah. I do agree. But the highest paid receiver in the league at this point could be 101 million.
Yeah.
But I do believe, in my opinion, that even at the top three that I said, Julio Jones should be the highest paid receiver in the league. Like, he's done it consistently. Obviously he had that down year where he didn't get the touchdowns. But, I mean, when you got two people over the top of you, I mean, every time you're in the red zone, I mean, come on. I mean, it's kind of tough. But, I mean, I do think he should be the highest paid receiver in the league. Because I do think if I had to say the top receiver in the league, I would have to give it to Julio Jones. So 120 million, I mean, that's another 20 million on top of what was Mike Thomas got today. But I do think he should be the highest paid.
So do you think that Julio Jones would be better if he played with a better quarterback?
With a better quarterback?
I mean,
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan is not a bad quarterback.
Yeah,
he's definitely above average type quarterback. I mean, it depends. I mean, you put him with Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. I mean, yeah, them guys. Drew Brees. I actually told my teammates today, I said, if you put Julio Jones and Drew Brees and Sean Payton's system,
it's a wrap, right?
Man, it's a wrap. The numbers Thomas put up, I mean, it may be, he definitely would surpass those numbers. But until he has a good quarterback. He actually has a good quarterback. So, I mean, it just depends. If you put him with top three quarterback in the league, of course, I think his stats going to go up. But, I mean, not by a whole lot because he actually got a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah, and Matt Ryan is a decent quarterback. I think most people would rate him as above average. My biggest problem with Matt Ryan is I feel like he disappears from year to year. So he'll have an MVP caliber year, then he'll go out and he'll stink the joint up. Have another good year, stink it up. And I don't feel like he's consistently good. I feel like he doesn't get the same. Like, okay, so when Tony Romo and Matt Ryan were both playing, Tony Romo was crucified for not winning a playoff game. But then you had Matt Ryan that you barely heard any rumblings about. So I say that to say that I don't think that Ant said it, I guess, in the last segment is Matt Ryan's not held accountable. I feel like he's not held to the same standard as some of the other quarterbacks in the league. For him to have a Julio Jones, I think the expectations should be a little bit greater for him and for what he should be able to do with a Julio Jones. I feel like at times, if you look at Julio Jones's touchdown receptions, I attribute that to a lot of times Matt Ryan's not getting him the ball like he should. Because like you said, Julio Jones can get open. There's not a DB in the NFL that can stop him. He can run every route on the route tree. If he's in the red zone, he's a mismatch. I mean, regardless if you're double teaming him. So I feel like some of that blame should be put at Matt Ryan, and he doesn't get the proper accountability for that. So that's why I had asked that question.
I mean, I agree to a certain extent. I mean, I agree. You know, a lot of times when you win and losing is really they put it on the quarterback and the head coach. You know, they're the ones that take the blame and things like that. But the thing about football is such a team game where, I mean, yeah, you put the blame on quarterbacks and coach, but it's such a team game. You need so much in order to win. I mean, so much in order to win. You just need so much, and the way I kind of look at it, you know, you talk about the Julio Jones giving them the ball. You know, from as a player, we view the game differently. Like, obviously, when we watch the game as a fan, but we know how to watch film. You know, and sometimes even watching just TV versions, we're trying to see different coverages, see different things, and just take advantage of Julio Jones and Antonio Brown. If you watch even some of the highlights, Julio Jones is double teamed, but Matt Ryan, based on the scheme, he has to go somewhere else because it's like it makes no sense to throw this ball in double coverage when you got single coverage over here with an elite receiver. With Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown, when you look at it, Ben Roethlisberger will hold on to that ball and give Antonio Brown an actual chance to get open in the double team. And he does. And that's the type of trust that Ben had with Antonio. Where Matt Ryan, he doesn't do it like that. So sometimes it goes with, like you said, Matt Ryan is where it goes with the trust and sometimes them quarterbacks taking those type of chances. You know, and I think Matt Ryan is by the book, fundamentally sound. You know, where if you put Julio Jones with a Ben, you know, he may get more touchdowns because Ben is going to trust this guy more. So, I mean, it's give or take with Matt Ryan. Yeah, he should be a little more accountable, but like I said in the opening statement, it's such a team game. It's kind of tough in my opinion.
And that's the beauty about sports is it's never really a right answer. It's all opinion based.
Yeah.
It's all opinion based.
So Reggie, man, we definitely appreciate you coming on. We gotta get you in the studio, man. Maybe after the season sometime, get you maybe some of the guys in the studio and chop it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, we down for we down for any type of appearance. Come hang out with y'all. I mean, we don't care, man. We enjoy life. We enjoy doing these type of things, and I mean, I would say we can set that up after the Arena Bowl because I feel like we still gonna get there.
Absolutely.
You know,
because listen,
we wish you luck.
So I'm gonna be occupied next week with practice.
We wish you luck, and we hope
with
that y'all.
athletes, I mean, definitely. Before guys leave town, for the off season.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't mind coming in there and chopping up with you guys and just kicking it back.
All right. So let everybody know your social media before we get out of here.
Oh man, what is my social media? Let me see. Let's see, Facebook. I think I'm just Reggie Gray, and I don't know the unders, all that stuff. Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I believe is BPRG20. It stands for Big Play Reggie Gray 20. So
Okay.
BPRG20. And I think that's all three of those: Twitter, IG, and Snapchat. I follow people back. I accept people. I like to have a good time, man. So I'm a very funny person.
All right, cool, man. We appreciate it. Again, hey, go get that 37-point win. At least 37-point win on Sunday.
I think they can do it.
Absolutely,
I think
absolutely.
they can do it. We're rooting for you, man.
I'm gonna tell you, I was at the game, Reg, and I saw like stuff I ain't see y'all do all year. Like it was like little mental stuff. Like the onside kicks were crazy. The secondary, I don't know, but I mean, you still did your thing. You still had 2 touchdowns. So, but
yeah, how they say, boy, it feel good when you win, but when you don't win, man, them touchdowns don't feel like nothing. You feel like you ain't did enough. I mean, which I didn't think I did enough, but it is.
But definitely, man. But we'll definitely check in and make sure that you guys took care of business, and we'll get back with y'all.
Oh, definitely, anytime. Give me a rap. I'm free to talk to you guys anytime.
All right, man. We appreciate it.
All right, Rex.
Take care.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, that was Reggie Gray with the Washington Valor. We're going to take a quick break, come back, winner of the week. This is Off the Record. I'm Anthony Adebayo.
It's your boy Scotty B.